New figures from the Department for Work and Pensions show that around 74,400 claims for pension credit have been received in the 8 weeks since July 29, when Chancellor Rachel Reeves announced that winter fuel payments would only be issued to people over state pension age in receipt of a means-tested benefit. However, in the 7 days beginning on September 16, qualifying week for this year's payment, the DWP received 11,800 claims, down from 13,400 the week before. DWP data suggests that the vast majority, 91.8%, of claims made during qualifying week were made online, but it's important to be aware that new claims made before December 21, which later turn out to be successful, will also be eligible for a backdated winter fuel payment of between £100 and £300. A UK government spokesperson said, "We are committed to supporting pensioners, with millions set to see their state pension rise by £1,700 this Parliament through our commitment to the triple lock." The Labour spokesperson continued, "Given the dire state of the public finances we have inherited, it's right we target support to those who need it most." Over 1 million pensioners will still receive the winter fuel payment, and our drive to boost pension credit take-up has already seen a 152% increase in claims. Many others will also benefit from the £150 warm home discount to help with energy bills over winter, while our extension of the Household Support Fund will help with the cost of food, heating and bills. The Scottish Government is expected to receive an estimated £79 million from the UK Government to help people struggling with finances through this winter. Some 11.6 million pensioners across Great Britain received a winter fuel payment last year, however, after the Labour government announced the eligibility rule change, in an effort to plug a £22 billion black hole left by the Conservatives. Around 10 million people over state pension age will no longer be entitled to the annual heating bill help. Work and Pensions Secretary Liz Kindle has previously urged pensioners to check if they are eligible for pension credit, which would unlock winter fuel payments. During the DWP's Pension Credit Week of Action, earlier this month, Ms. Kendall said, "It's easier than ever to check if you are eligible, including with our online calculator, and if your circumstances have changed since the last time you looked, I urge you to check again." Thousands of pensioners are missing out on pension credit worth on average £3,900 per year. That needs to change. At her party's annual conference, held in Liverpool last week, Ms. Kendall told activists and delegates her government had done more to help the poorest pensioners in the last 2 months than the Tories did in 14 years, including the biggest ever drive to get pensioners on pension credit, backed by our commitment to the pensions triple lock. However, on Wednesday, conference attendees voted to condemn the introduction of means testing the winter fuel payment. A successful union-backed motion urged the Chancellor to reverse the introduction of means testing for the winter fuel allowance. Nearly 1.4 million older people across Great Britain, including more than 125,000 living in Scotland, are currently receiving pension credit. However, the latest figures from the DWP suggest there are still 880,000 eligible pensioners not claiming the benefit they are entitled to. Some older people think because they have savings or own their home they would not be eligible for the means-tested benefit, which can also provide access to help with housing costs, heating bills and council tax. An award of just £1 per week is enough to unlock other support. Below is an overview of the benefit, including who should check eligibility, how to go about it, how much you could get and where to get help filling in the form. Who can claim pension credit? There are 2 types of pension credit, guarantee credit and savings credit. To qualify for guarantee pension credit, you must be state pension age, 66. Your weekly income will need to be less than the minimum amount the UK government says you need to live on. This is £218.15 for a single person and £332.95 for a couple. This amount could be higher if you're disabled, a carer or have certain housing costs. You can only get savings credit if you reached state pension age before April 6, 2016, or you have a partner who reached state pension age before the state and was already receiving it. You have qualifying income of at least £189.80 a week for a single person and £301.22 a week for a couple. How much could you get? Guarantee Credit tops up your weekly income to £218.15 for a single person, £332.95 for a couple, married, in a civil partnership or cohabiting. You might be able to get more than this if you're disabled or a carer, or you have certain housing costs. Savings credit can give you up to £17.01 a week for a single person, £19.04 a week for a couple, married, in a civil partnership or cohabiting. The exact amount you'll get depends on your income and savings. Your income includes assumed income from savings and capital over £10,000. How to check eligibility for pension credit. Older people, or friends and family, can quickly check their eligibility and get an estimate of what they may receive by using the online pension credit calculator on Gov.uk here. Alternatively, pensioners can contact the Pension Credit Helpline directly to make a claim on 0800 99 1234. Lines are open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday to Friday. Expert help and advice is also available from Independent Age Income Max Citizens Advice Age UK. More details about claiming pension credit can be found on Gov.uk here. Other help. If you get pension credit, if you qualify for pension credit, you can also get other help, such as housing benefit if you rent the property you live in, support for mortgage interest if you own the property you live in, council tax discount, free TV license if you are aged 75 or over, help with NHS dental treatment, glasses and transport costs for hospital appointments, help with your heating costs through the Warm Home Discount Scheme or winter fuel payments, a discount on the Royal Mail Redirection Service if you are moving house, mixed-aged older couples, and pension credit. In May 2019, the law changed so a mixed-age couple, a couple where one partner is of state pension age and the other is under it, are considered to be a working age couple when checking entitlement to means-tested benefits. This means they cannot claim pension credit or pension age housing benefit until they are both state pension age. Before this DWP change, a mixed-age couple could be eligible to claim the more generous state pension age benefits when just one of them reached state pension age. How to use the pension credit calculator. To use the calculator on Gov.uk, you will need details of earnings, benefits and pension savings and investments. You'll need the same details for your partner if you have one. You will be presented by a series of questions with multiple choice answer options. This includes your date of birth, your residential status, where in the UK you live, whether you are registered blind, which benefits you currently receive, how much you receive each week for any benefits you get, whether someone is paid carer's allowance to look after you, how much you get each week from pensions, state pension, private and work pensions, any employment earnings, any savings, investments or bonds you have. Once you have answered these questions, a summary screen shows your responses, allowing you to go back and change any answers before submitting. The pension credit calculator then displays how much benefit you could receive each week. All you have to do then is follow the link to the application page to find out exactly what you will get from the DWP, including access to other financial support. There's also an option to print off the answers you give using the calculator tool to help you complete the application form quicker without having to look out the same details again. Try the pension credit calculator for yourself or your family member to make sure you're receiving all the financial support you are entitled to claim. Who cannot use the pension credit calculator? You cannot use the calculator if you or your partner are deferring your state pension, own more than one property, are self-employed, have housing costs, such as service charges or crown tenant rent, which are neither mortgage repayments nor rent covered by housing benefit. How to make a claim? You can start your application up to 4 months before you reach state pension age. You can claim any time after you reach state pension age, but your claim can only be backdated for 3 months. This means you can get up to 3 months of pension credit in your first payment if you were eligible during that time. You will need your national insurance number, information about your income, savings and investments, your bank account details, if you're applying by phone or by post. If you're backdating your claim, you'll need details of your income, savings and investments on the date you want your claim to start. Apply online. You can use the online service if you have already claimed your state pension. There are no children or young people included in your claim. To check your entitlement, phone the Pension Credit Helpline on 0800991234 or use the Gov. UK Pension Credit Calculator here to find out how much you could get. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for money saving tips, the latest benefits news, energy bill advice and cost of living updates. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, with a special cost of living edition every Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day, or at Money News Alerts on your phone by joining our daily Record Money WhatsApp community.